Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I've had numerous requests from all over the world and here in New Zealand and Australasia wanting to know if I could show you all different ways of doing bouquets. Not something that's been designed specifically, but something that just looks like you've been into the garden and you've picked it. Well, we are in spring here in New Zealand and it is marvellous and I'm feeling much brighter about myself. So I thought, right, well, we'll just start off by doing some wedding displays or some wedding designs. What I've done with this is I've just gone outside into the garden and just picked a little bunch of flowers, a little bit from here and a little bit from there. And this first designer that I'm going to show you in the whole series of weddings that are going to come up is how to just do a simple, informal gathering of flowers just as I've got here. And I love doing things like this, like from a little tussie-mussy or a little nosegay into something like this, where you've just gone outside, you've wandered around, you've picked a little bit of this and you've picked a little bit of that. Now, for those who are new to the game of floristry or floral art, the best time to pick your flowers is either first thing in the morning or last thing at night. What I like to do it at night time and then cut everything, condition it, cut all the foliage off the stems that are going to be beneath the water level and just leave it. And then in the morning when I come back to the flowers, if anything is wilted, then I discard it at that stage, because if it didn't revive with water overnight, it's never going to. Now for a bouquet like this, my little spring gatherings, just once you've got to this stage here, just you've picked them and they've been in the water, just get a little towel or something and just put your hand gently around the stems and just squeeze out the extra moisture. Right, once you get to there, and there are lots of people who don't have access to things like this tape. There's a white paper tape, there's brown, you can also get that in green, and there's this plastic that you can also get, which is called parafilm. Now, if you don't have that, it actually doesn't matter, because you don't always have on hand what you need. So they're all I tried to get all of the stem lengths about the same length, but I actually couldn't do that. But I think that for a little gathering like this, it doesn't actually matter. So the first thing I'm going to do is just holding that firmly in my hand, just get some satin ribbon. You could use a doily, you could use some lace, just whatever you've got on hand. Just gently, but quite firmly, just take that down the stem, and then once you get to the bottom or as far as you want it to go, then just take that back up to the top. And if you pull it quite firmly as you go, make sure you've got nice clean hands as well, because there's nothing worse than the bride had a beautiful bouquet of flowers and it had dirty little fingerprints all over it. Right, so take that up to there, give it a nice little firm pull up at the top so that it doesn't slip, and then just cut that off there. And if you've got a glue gun, you can put a little bit of glue onto that, but invariably you might not. Well, if you don't, doesn't matter. I just use a pin and I just push that into there like that. Now I can see that. Make sure when you do yours that you actually hide the workings like so. Now the next thing to do is, and be very careful when you place this, if you wanted to add something like a little doily, and I love things like this, just get that like that, and then just push that up into there like a little collar on that side. Look at that, isn't it cute? This would be lovely to give to a little posy of flowers for the Queen, or perhaps a friend that you're going to visit. Get that one on there like that, and then that can go on either side just like that. Then just get a little ribbon and put another pin into that. You know, when you haven't, not always do you have things on hand, so you know it's quite nice to just be able to just use what's on hand. How quick and easy is that? Beautiful little informal gatherings of spring flowers, one of this, one of that. It doesn't matter what you've got. And the other thing I've done here is, because I had the white there and I really love these wear Butylons, I've put those to the front. And when you carry that down the aisle with your beautiful frock on, or your girls do, just make sure that the Butylons are away from you, because that little yellow stuff in there is called, you know what it's called, and you know what that will do. That pollen will stain. So there you go, there's a quick and easy way of doing a bouquet, and these would also be beautiful on a table. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you another day.